Hello, my name is Nihal I'm the project manager of this group. I'm the one who worked behind the execution and organizing of this whole project.
Also, I have tried my level best for the planning, monitoring, coordination as well as the best participation of my entire team.
Hello, myself Prathibha. I'm the developer and research investigator of this project. I'm the person who manages the operations of this project by conducting research and creating plans that best suits the needs of this application.
Hi, my name is Jofiya. I'm the designer and shaper of this project. As a designer, I was trying to find the most updated and the best designs for our project, and also I have tried my best to find the solutions for the obstacles we faced during the creation of our project.
Hi everyone, I'm Lakshmi. I'm working as the financer and monitor evaluator of this project. My important roles include overseeing end-to-end financial operations, financial planning and analysis, checking the progress against the plans, and finally ensuring the goals and objectives are being achieved.
I myself is Navpreeth Singh. I contributing as a coordinator and a finisher in this project. My major duties are absorb all the alternatives and helps my team to take team decisions, encourage and soothes their conflicts. Moreover, relentlessly make the team to achieve on time, raise standard, inject urgency and a compulsive about deadline.
Our group name is the Brainiacs and we have developed a mobile application and named it as Parkease.
So Parkease is an app for finding a free space for parking.
Our aim is to save time and make it easier to locate parking slot without any external help of a third person.
It shows the real-time location of the space and tells the route map to the location.
And it reduces the traffic while searching for the parking space, and also it allows scheduled bookings on it.
So our vision is to improve the parking facility with the help of the modern technology, contents as well as the services. We strongly believe that by putting all this together, we will be able to find a creative parking solution for this modern society.
Our mission is to be the world's best parking solution provider, and we are working towards this. Our major goal is to shape the future assistance by the value and opportunity for the customers, partners, and our investors.
As a result of our teamwork, we were able to create an attractive logo which we believe is unique and apt. Also, we have tried our best to express the values and the core concept of the app through this logo. Also, we have created a website to establish our terms and policies, and also a platform to maintain a good rapport with our customers.
We use hybrid methodology, which is a combination of both agile methodology and waterfall methodology to do the project, because it shortens the delivery time as well as it makes it easy to gather information in the early stages.
I really enjoyed while doing this project because I have learned so many new things. As I have told earlier, I worked as a developer and resource investigator for this project. When your team is performing a role as its best, you will usually find that each and every team member is having clear responsibilities. Just as importantly, every role needed is to achieve team goals being performed fully and well. My role for this project is developer and resource investigator. It's a people-oriented role, and it is needed innovative and curious, and explore any available options, develop contacts, and negotiate for resources on behalf of the team. In the starting stage of this project, I was very excited, but things are not going as planned. So we conducted a team meeting and prepared each and every role, work and assigned for each and every team member, and we created short-term goals, and through iteration we made sure that each and every team member is equally responsible for each and every task, milestone completed fully and timely manner. In this tenure, I understood that how people will work and how to make strategies which benefit myself as well as a team. In the starting stage of this project, we named our project as Big Park, but I suggested the name Parkease, so every team member unanimously agreed for that name. So I was very articulative while defining aim for our project and vision, mission, and the objectives, work breakdown structure, product breakdown structure, and Gantt chart, budgeting. We divided each and every work for each and individual, and we distributed this work accordingly for each and every one. It should be completed in the timely manner. So we did all these activities fully and well. My major contribution for this project is the design, logo, and creating web page, and I did work breakdown structure and Gantt chart. So while doing all these tasks, I have learned so many new things like work breakdown structure and Gantt chart is helped me a lot. We can easily locate where we are exactly in the project. So every people are doing their work in the timely manner or not, we can easily identify. It is the greatest milestone for every project. So while I was working for this mobile application Parkease, I did my survey on different mobile applications like parking apps. So I observed that no parking app comes with these features, like it is having free booking for the parking space, and it will pop up like is it available for the free or the paid pack, and it will show destination from the parking space to the exact location. So I proudly say that this app is help for the society as well as every customer for this app. My special thanks to my tutor Lekha Bharam ma'am and as well as my team.
While doing every task associated with this project, we formulated teams together and always tried to complement each other. Even though as financer and monitor evaluator of this project, my important contribution is creating the budget for the development of mobile app called Parkease. A project budget is important as it is an essential part of securing project funding and provides basis for the project cost control. An in-depth understanding of the project budgeting goals, market requirements, scope and objectives, timeline, etc. are required to prepare a budget that aligns with and facilitate them. Thus, I coordinate with my managers and all other team members to gather budget suggestions and details to create an effective project estimate. We use bottom-up estimation to do budgeting, in which the project is broken down into tasks, milestones or phases with the help of an already prepared work breakdown structure. I brainstormed well with the development and designers team to understand the resources and cost of each features in detail and estimated each task as accurately as possible. Finally, totaling the estimates together to get the total project cost. The most challenging thing I faced during the project preparation is I had to ensure the financial operations are not exceeding the budget and the budget reflects reality. Working hours of the employees and cost per hour are taken into account to improve the estimation accuracy. While preparing the budget, we specially considered some factors which are having greater influence on the final cost, like app building platform, functionality, device compatibility, security, testing, etc. to avoid the challenge of over budget. For example, we could reduce the development cost by selecting cross-platform or hybrid app development approach which works with multiple operating systems instead of native one. I gave special attention to some vital aspects like maintenance cost, risk assessment and reviewing, which are generally missed to be considered. Finally, added contingency funds and taxes to allow flexibility and to make sure that the project does not be over budget. As a team, we always maintain a comfortable environment to work with, and the support and encouragement given by all the team members helped me a lot to overcome all these challenges and enable successfully come up with an effective budget report.
As we know, there are several factors to be taken into the consideration while coming into a project management. One such important factor is the risk assessment. Risk assessment is a step that is unavoidable for the success of a project. Actually, risk is defined as the likelihood of an adverse outcome. While coming into the project management, we are very prone to risk. Therefore, it is necessary to predict as well as to find solutions for the risk that may arise during the creation and running of the project. Now, while coming to our project, there are internal as well as external risks involved, as our project is all about mobile application. Internal risks include factors such as time management, team management, cost, shortage of staff, scam, data loss and money transfer issues, while external risks include factors such as customer satisfaction expense, government tax, data storage related issues, location finding issues, and the issues related to the event. While coming into the risk assessment part, it was very difficult for us to predict the risk as our project is fully based on the mobile application, which includes too many technical characteristics. But somehow we overcome it with the help of deep browsing as well as extracting knowledge from every possible sources, and that is available for each of us. All of our group members very enthusiastically collected the details we merged it together after a deep discussion. In the various phases of our discussion, we had different opinions, so it was a challenge for us to confirm with the risk. So, in order to confirm a single risk, we had to double check the sources and make sure it is authentic. And for making sure it is authentic, apart from this browsing and this discussion, we also had to confirm it with our other few friends and who is working in this sector. Also, we approached our tutor for confirming this, and she was the one who made us aware of the actual way of that we had to come up with the risk assessment.
As a part of this team, now I feel very proud and happy as we successfully completed with our project. Actually, while working with our team at the very initial stage, I was worried about the implementation of the overall project, but then I started to study more about the possible ways by which this could be implemented. Also, after deciding the concept, we started to conduct deep discussions so that we were able to share our thoughts and ideas about the concept as well as the implementation plan. After fixing the concept, we assigned the roles for everyone. I was project manager to the entire team itself. The roles were actually selected by ourselves very interestingly, and also we divide the works to each other. And from my part, what I selected was the product breakdown structure, that the PBS and the contingency planning. And I'm happy that I contributed the best PBS and contingency planning for our project. The PBS, even though is not necessary, but has helped us a lot to understand more about the concept as it favored the creation of the other parts of our project. So now, while coming into our
the implementation of our project, the important factor which cannot be avoided is contingency planning. The contingency planning is very important as it is an essential component of the risk assessment approach. But while coming into this factor, none of us had much idea about that. But after the proper analysis, all of us came to realize that it is the real factor or the main factor needed for the successful running of the project. As we know, projects do not happen in isolation. It is a teamwork. If any of the team members commit a mistake, there is a chance or probability of getting adverse outcome, which may affect our entire project itself. However, using a viable contingency planning, we can sort out all such problems. Anyway, our tutor is the one who helped corrected our mistakes and guided us to come up with the exact contingency planning for the risk involved in our project. So we believe our contingency planning would be enough for those who coming up with projects like this.
System also included some difficulties in equipping the existing drivers with the parking application for allowing the prospective drivers to know what the status of the parking space that is vacant or booked. The vision behind the project was to make it easier for drivers to find parking spot, saving time and money, as a considerable amount of time has to be spent searching for empty parking spots. The project was done with the joint collaboration and the input of all the team members. The project comprised 19 phases in total and required more than 2 months to complete. All the team members were responsible for selecting the group and being involved in the group discussions. This was also the case of setting the vision, admission, along with the finalizing the rules and responsibilities. Prathibha has been responsible for naming the application along with the designing the logo, whereas all the team members equally participated in establishing the objectives, methodology, literacy, survey, the performance testing, launching and preparing the lesson learned. Prathibha and Lakshmi were responsible for project execution and preparing the work breakdown structure. Lakshmi had taken the responsibility for budgeting, whereas Navpreeth conducted the SWOT analysis. The risk assessment for the project has been done with the joint collaboration of Nihal and Jofiya. Nihal and Jofiya have also worked together for creating the contingency plan, whereas web page was created by Prathibha. All the tasks related to the project have been successfully completed at the present. The joint contribution of all the team members in the project was significant for achieving the overall project outcomes and successful solution to the parking problem of a metropolitan cities. The roles and responsibility of the team members has been divided based on the strength and weakness by engaging in the discussion where everyone was encouraged to provide their own feedback and perspective. The contribution of all the team members in the group has been significant for successfully accomplishing the project objectives, where they were able to portray their individual skills and abilities. Thank you.
This is our app, it's all about. We Brainiacs are proud of ourselves by doing the work in this project. We found a great solution for one of the main problems in this modern world with the help of our app, Parkease.
We strongly believe that our app can find spot without circling the block for hours on the streets.
And this is going to be a great asset for the society as well as the future generations.
Even though we face so many challenges in the initial stage, we managed to overcome all the challenges by working as a team by maintaining proper interaction between us. Our weekly meetings help us a lot to develop a strong collaboration and coordination.
So thanks to the entire team for all the support and contributions that you have made for the successful completion of our project. And a special thanks to Lekha ma'am for all the encouragement and support that you have given us during the creation of our project.